Hey guys, no face cam today, and apologies if I don't sound at my best. But I kind of wanted to just talk about something that's been frustrating me with the game, and hopefully, this doesn't like come across as like, oh my god, I can't frag, this is pissing me off, right? Like I don't want this to come across as something as like just like general complaining but I feel like this is something that just needs to be addressed. So if you've been a member of the streams for a while, you might know that last week when you guys are watching this, I took a break from Dead by Daylight about 2 days or so. I didn't play any Dead by Daylight. I just started playing other games, and it was because I was starting to get frustrated and I was starting to feel myself revert back to the feeling I had when I took my 2 month break earlier this year. So if you don't remember, right around April ish of this year, I'm actually going to check on that real quick so I can give you a definitive answer. Yeah, right around April-ish of this year, I uploaded a video called the final DBD video. And the title was clickbait. It was mostly just me trying to, it was mostly just, getting people to watch it. But the content was not clickbait. What I basically said in it was that I was going to take an indefinite break from Dead by Daylight because I was getting frustrated, I was getting pissed off, and I was starting to see similarities between how I was feeling then and my streams then and how I was when I quit Apex. And the one thing I didn't want to do was quit Dead by Daylight. Especially at this point in my career where I have so many people coming to talk to, to see my videos and to see my streams and things like that. And I'm starting to like build a pretty decent following. I don't want to quit Dead by Daylight right now. But sometimes it's really, really hard not to. I guess the first thing I want to talk about is that Killer just doesn't feel fun anymore. I don't know if this is just me. I don't know if it's a skill issue. I don't know what it is, but Killer just legitimately doesn't feel fun. The losses feel miserable and the wins don't feel satisfying. And that is because every single match of Dead by Daylight right now, I feel like I just have to put like 110% into all of it. If I want to have a good time or if I don't want to lose. And there's always this thing whenever I say that, people are like, why do you care about winning? Why do you care about winning so much? If you just stop caring about winning. But the thing about it is that even if you don't care about winning, even if you're one of those people who like, yeah, no, I don't really mind if I win or lose, it's still not fun to lose every single game back to back. And you can't tell me otherwise. Not caring about winning and wanting to not lose every game are two completely separate different things. Now, I will admit that I care a little bit more about winning than the average person does. I like to win video games. I like to feel competitive. I like to feel like I'm doing a good job. I don't, you know what I mean? So I do always put some sort of effort, but it feels like no matter what kind of effort you put in, it is always, always has to be 110, 150, 200%. Because if you commit to a survivor for more than 15 seconds, you lose 2 gens. If you can't find a survivor for X amount of time, you lose multiple gens. You have to always be making the single right decision, and one small mistake will cost you an entire game, and sometimes instantly. And it's just not fun. And it's not interesting. A big part right now is I'm getting sick and tired of fucking playing Hawkins Laboratory. I'm so tired of that map, dude. That map is one of the most unfun things I've ever dealt with. But it's not just Hawkins. I've been feeling this way for a while. A while back, I basically slowed down how much I was playing Killer because I had finished all the achievements and all the tomes that were Killer related. And of course, right now we have new tomes out, and I do need to get on and finish those and things like that. But there was just, I was playing Survivor for a while, and Survivor isn't fun. if you're solo queue, because when you're in solo queue, a lot of your decisions feel they do not feel as impactful, and it feels frustrating, and it's one of those things where it's just so irritating to deal with. Solo queue is not fun at all. Everything you do just doesn't seem to matter, because if you've got that one teammate that decides not to heal, not to unhook, not to, whatever the case may be, then you get to just eat shit. You don't get to have a good time. You don't get to you might take chase with the killer and go, yeah, I'm having fun, I'm taking chase with the killer, but then none of your teammates are working on generators, so it doesn't really matter that you're taking chase with the killer because nothing's getting done. And in video games, in something like Dead by Daylight, it's fun and cool occasionally to meme around and not get shit done, but I don't want to do it every single game. And I think that's like one of the biggest problems, is that every single game is like this. It's either don't chase survivors at all so you can patrol gens and you'll probably win, but it'll be a fucking 15 to 20 minute game and it'll be really goddamn boring because all you're doing is going to gens and seeing what you can pull off. And then when you play Survivor, it's always like, let me go find a gen and hold M1 and then play immersive and not take chases with the killer because I need to hold M1 so that I can finish the gen. It's a never-ending rigmarole. And I'm finding myself getting more and more irritated more and more quickly. It used to be that it would take, 3, 4, 5 hours of gameplay before I would get frustrated. And now it's like, oh, now I'm getting frustrated after like 5 matches. And I just don't like that. I don't like that side of me. It's like earlier today, I played Jack and Daxter. I was playing Jack and Daxter on stream with my chat, and that was way more fun for me. That was way more interesting, revisiting my childhood, making jokes, talking with chat. There's this little stupid fish mini game in the first area of that, and I could not complete it I kept losing, and even losing in that was more fun than consistently losing in Dead by Daylight. And it's one of those, I'm at that point again where I don't want to keep playing Dead by Daylight every single day, even though it's what's building me up, because I don't want to get so burnt out that I quit, or that I only come back, every couple of months for a week or two. But at the same time, it feels like one of these things where it's just not fun anymore. It's not. I go back to when I first started playing it in my very, very early days, and how addicted I was and how much I was enjoying myself, and it's just not that way anymore. It just doesn't feel. It's like everything, now that I know more about the game, every single thing I do, every single move I make, I put under a microscope, and it's like I can't help from doing that. But the biggest thing is that I just really genuinely and honestly, I'm not having fun with the game. And I don't even know if, throughout this week, you guys are going to watch DBD videos. There's a very good chance that all the background footage is just going to be from the past couple of streams, because I don't want to play Dead by Daylight right now. And I'm very, very scared. I'm very, very worried that everything I've worked so hard for over the past year is just going to crumble, because eventually I'm just going to want to walk away. And it's really weird to feel like, because Chucky just got announced in the PTB, and he was really fun. I really liked playing him. But we're not going to get Chucky for another fucking 3 weeks. It's not coming till the 28th. So it's just like, what are we going to, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just one of these things that I really, truly, and honestly feel like playing Dead by Daylight is just not the move right now. But then what do I make content around, right? Like, I can play other video games. I can do it all day. Do I make reviews? I don't want to do achievement hunting, but it's like, what do I do? And I don't know. I've been feeling down for a long time. I've had probably about the past 2 or 3 weeks. I've been feeling like I just don't want to do this anymore. But it's so hard to take a break, because I'm not big enough yet that when I do come back, everybody will be ready to jump up and be like, yes, there we go, But I'm also, I don't know. It feels like I want to do other things, but I don't know what I want to do, and I don't know if doing those other things is going to work, because the last time I tried this, It didn't work. The last time I was like, you know what? I'm going to make different videos. Nobody watched them. it didn't do anything. And at this point I feel like I'm playing Dead by Daylight for content um as opposed to actually enjoying the game. And I think that that's the big trade-off there, you know? I lose out on people viewing my content and growing if I stop playing the game. But if I keep playing the game purely for content, then I don't know what I'm going to decide. Today is only Thursday. I might end up doing something tomorrow, recording some more tomorrow, but you're going to be watching this on the Wednesday. I don't know if the rest of this week will have DBD videos because as of right now, I don't know if I want to make DBD videos. But regardless of what happens, I just wanted to give a special thank you to my channel members, Peter RJ, Cinegrim, The Cannibal Main, Spirit Upgrades, and Nuclear Bomb for their additional support. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.